watching Paper Flaps News with your host, Andy Anderson.
Welcome to a new season of the Paper Flaps Network. I am technically Andy Anderson, your new host for the season. That name is subject to change. We wanted to take a bit of a break to see if the news cycle would calm down and or change. It hasn't, and we're tired of waiting, so here it goes. If you haven't already seen them, feel free to check out the last season's 12 episodes. Anyways, here's our top stories for the week. Kim Jong has returned to his coma? Slumber? Hibernation, maybe? The world now anxiously awaits his reawakening. It is said that soon he will climb out of his bunker, and then we will finally discover whether or not he sees his shadow, once and for all determining if 2020 will eventually end. Or if we are in fact stuck in a loop of quarantine days until we finally fall in love with a no-nonsense news reporter. After falling ill from drinking a cup of tea at an airport, the Russian opposition politician Alexei Navalny eventually found his way airlifted to a German hospital, despite a bit of complaint from the Kremlin, including a short-lived travel ban specifically for him. After being seen by the German doctors, they determined that Navalny had in fact been poisoned, which is about as shocking as learning that an actual ring of powerful pedophiles exists and will likely never see justice. And if you aren't convinced that the upper levels of United States society is involved with the pedophile ring, Netflix certainly is, considering the cover change that they made to the French indie film Cuties. Continuing with this awesome thread, Ghislaine Maxwell is slated to be held at the same facility as her accomplice, Jeffrey Epstein. Security has been increased, and her cellmate has been specifically selected to reflect the sensitivity of her alleged crimes. Masked Singer Australia, a singing competition television show, has been cancelled after 7 crew members tested positive for COVID. Looks like they've been wearing the wrong kind of masks. We're so sorry. Japan's Hayabusa 2 asteroid sample return capsule has been cleared to land in Australia. Some people are concerned, however, about the possibility that life forms may have come with the capsule itself. But most people are convinced that if aliens were to land anywhere, Australia is the ideal location, considering how many life forms already live there that naturally want to kill everything. Walmart has unveiled a new subscription service for $98 a year that comes with a number of perks, including free shipping for items over $35. There are also some rumors that for an extra $10 a year, you can get an overnight redneck in a poorly fitting bathing suit to deliver your items straight to your door. How exciting! And our last story for the night. Hurricanes have been forming all over the place, to the point that this is the first time that 2 hurricanes have formed within the Gulf of Mexico at the same time in almost 100 years. So for those of you that are still playing Apocalypse Bingo, please finish this game. Or sleep with Andy McDowell, just so that we can move on to 2021. Please. Well, viewers, that concludes the first episode of Season 2 for the Paper Flaps News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. We understand that there is a significant lack of paper flaps, but I do hope that until Todd returns, I can be your talking head. Thank you, and good night.